morning. Thank you, Dean, EMDT faculty, my family, and friends for being here today to share in this momentous occasion. I stand before you overwhelmingly honored and utterly humble. One of my favorite and most meaningful quotes about education comes from W.B. Yeats. He writes, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." My journey over the last 12 months here at Full Sail has ignited a spark in me that I thought had gone out. That spark has been kindled over the years by educators like my 4th grade teacher, Mr. David Palmer, my 8th grade English teacher, Miss Anita Barch, and by mentors who strongly influenced my educational career like Miss Liz Kirby and Dr. Laura Jinks. There have also been those who doused that flame, but they'll remain nameless to keep this speech professional. Nevertheless, I knew I needed something to keep me going, something more to kindle the flame. And within the first week of this program, I knew that I'd found it. To say that I was inspired is an understatement. To say that I was motivated is an understatement. To say that I was engaged is an understatement. The only way that I can describe the emotions I went through is by this metaphoric fire that burns inside of me. A fire that was dimly lit and threatened extermination, yet was still there. And then suddenly stirred with the start of the very first course. The fire was visible but not confident. It was a quiet fire that still wasn't a threat. Then something amazing happened. Within my own classroom, I underestimated my students. The underestimation wasn't the amazing part. It was what they did to blow me away. And what happens when you add a little wind to fire? While working on one of the many group projects in this program, we chose to implement some of the applied research in my class. My group and I came up with activities based on the 8 multiple intelligences in response to listening to a musically themed story. It was the first day back from spring break and my students were tired, but their interest was piqued because we veered from our normal routine, and what happened after that was inexplicable. When provided with the activities based on these intelligences and the integration of technology, students soared. Their fires ignited. I had underestimated them. Here's how it happened. My fellow teachers saw what I was doing in my classroom and that afternoon approached me to see what the heck I was doing. They too wanted to implement activities that inspired their students to do unimaginable things in their classrooms. And now to see my team do the same things that I'm doing in my classroom based on theories that I learned in this program makes me a believer in what I'm doing. Even more than that, my principal wanted to see what my kids were doing. Then more teachers wanted to see, and then other students wanted to see, and the fire was spreading. Seeing my students succeed and seeing their fires burn uncontrollably has made all of the sleep deprivation, the 3-hour-long iChats, the 2-hour-long Wimba sessions, multiple discussion boards, more than worth it. I'm always thinking about what I can do to add more. What else can I learn? What else can I incorporate in my classroom? How can I encourage others to do the same? And now that I've finished here at Full Sail, I am waiting with anxious anticipation for the next fire to start. And so I leave you with this. Whatever it is that inspires you, whatever it is that you are doing, find your passion, find your fire. Let it spread uncontrollably, and whatever you do, don't let it go out. Thank you.